This is the Business Report, brought to you with the compliments of CIBC First Caribbean.
The finalists of the Barbados Association of Office Professionals Barbados Administrative Professional of the Year Award have been named. President of the BAOP, Karen Carter, says the 4 finalists will have to complete different skill challenges ahead of the official award ceremony in just under 2 weeks.
They're preparing themselves for Sunday, the 26th of May. This is at the Hilton Barbados Resort at 7 o'clock. This is where they will vie for the position to become the ambassador. There will be a speak-off where they will say to us as the audience why they should be the BAPT, and also they will have an interview which is impromptu. So they'll be given a question just before they take the stand, and then they'll speak on that question for a period of time. So it's exciting. We're inviting everyone to come out. Remember that you are looking at the person who you think will be the best person to be the ambassador for the Barbados Administrative Professional of the Year.
Meanwhile, each of the finalists, all of whom were nominated by their respective organizations, shared why they wanted to be a part of the initiative.
The administrative professionals are very important to organizations. Many people don't see it, but we make large organizations. And in some cases, if we're not really good at what we do, we can also break them. So it is a good opportunity to show people that we touch the world in several ways, you know, beyond the imagination.
I thought that it was actually a good opportunity. It would be a different kind of exposure for me, actually, in getting to share information with the public, representing Massey United Insurance, representing the Barbados Administration of Office Professional. And it just goes to show that in the administrative field, we are very important, and it is good that we can get persons to recognize the importance of the administrative career, and I am very happy to be a part of that.
I got involved because I felt like it would have been a great opportunity for me as a young office professional to not only be able to develop professionally, but personally, and to be able to gain experience within the area, and also to learn new things from other colleagues.
I, like my fellow contestants, was nominated, and I jumped at the opportunity because it not only allows me to learn from them, but it also shares the role of the administrative professional within the force with everyone else, so that they can get an idea of how it compares to the regular jobs as opposed to the military side of things.
Barbadian enterprises need the CARICOM single market and economy for their businesses to grow. This view was expressed by Minister in the Ministry of Foreign Trade, Sandra Husbands. Minister Husbands says the current population is not enough to propel them. She made the revelation on the Conversations on CARICOM segment on CBC TV8's Morning Barbados.
To give young people jobs, they have to keep expanding so that we can absorb the skills that are coming out from SJPP, absorb the skills coming from BCC, coming out of the university. That's why CSME is important to every single Barbadian, and to particularly our young people, because that is where your future is going to be, even here at CBC.
Okay, time now to take a look at how stocks traded on selected exchanges across our region.
Get started in Jamaica, where Sagicor Group Jamaica Limited was the volume leader with 1,513,718 units at $45.48 each. And they were followed by Pulse Investments Limited and Barita Investments Limited. In Trinidad and Tobago NGL Limited was the volume leader with 40,266 shares changing hands for a value of $1,173,770.54, and they were followed by Guardian Holdings Limited and JNNB Group Limited. And right here in Barbados, Sagicor Financial Corporation Limited was the sole security, trading 2,560 shares at $2.50 each.
When you've thought for a while about owning a new vehicle, there comes a time to take the next step. That's the time to apply for a car loan from CIBC First Caribbean. With low down payments and repayment plans to suit your budget, our car loans adjust to your needs. just like your car does. You want banking that fits your life.
CIBC, First Caribbean, banking that fits your life.
South Korea is the place to be if you want to get a glimpse of the future of electric vehicles. In fact, zero-emission technology has been on show at a major exhibition.
When it comes to embracing the electric vehicle, Jeju is already way out in front. Of all the EVs in South Korea right now, a quarter of them are here on this one island. But it's still got a long way to go to be 100% carbon-free.
The vast majority of vehicles still use fossil fuels, but the government is quickly putting in place the resources needed to encourage people to go electric.
The provincial government is providing enough support in terms of regulation and funding. Transport companies are also replacing their vehicles, so I'm sure we can achieve the goal.
As the quest continues, others in Asia and beyond watch with interest. What Jeju can do, maybe they can do also.
Minding your business with the kind compliments of the Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union Limited, who remind you that you are better with us.
For this week's edition of Minding Your Business, it's all about gel candles and how to make them. Lisa Frederick of Tokens will help us. Any number of things can inspire someone to start a business, but for Lisa Frederick and Tokens, it was very personal.
After my mom passed last year, I decided I want to do something probably to commemorate her life. So I wanted something beautiful, something unique, something different, and it just came to me, and I started researching and I learned it, and here I am.
Well, tell me about some of the things that you make with Tokens.
Well, we make gel candles. We have tea lights, which is not your ordinary tea light. It's a bigger version of a tea light. It's kind of like this big. And we have the normal gel candles, which is just the plain ones with probably one color or two colors. We also have the decorative ones with themes, such as the beach theme, which seems to be the most popular. And we have the centerpieces as well.
But for those who may be wondering, just what exactly is a gel candle, you may ask?
Well, it's a candle made with gel wax. It is sort of a sister of paraffin wax, but it's clearer and it gives you a brighter burn. It burns longer than soy wax for sure. And you're able to decorate the interior of the candle, not just the exterior. So when it's lit, the light refracts through the gel and it gives you the ambiance that's inside of the candle itself.
And this is where you can add all the elements you were talking about, beach. How does that work?
Well, you can add rocks, shells, stones, any little knickknacks that you have. You can make landscape themes as well with fences, grass, and that sort of stuff. Yeah, it's really beautiful and it's really unique.
And so most of these creations are things that you come up with, or you have somebody that will say, okay, Lisa, I need you to make this and that for me?
Well, so far it's been me coming up with everything, but should anybody need a specific design or decoration, they can just tell me what they need and I can make that happen.
This is something that you would say that Bajans are accustomed to in terms of looking for these things when they're looking for these nice decorative pieces?
Well, no. It's relatively new to the Bajan market. People have been probably importing one or two over the years, so they know about it, but a few people do. But it's generally not something that is in the Bajan market per se. So I would say Tokens has like the breakthrough there on the market.
And without giving away too many of her trade secrets, I had to ask her, just how do you make a gel candle anyway?
Well, it's basically getting all the stuff that I need to decorate the candle itself, which is probably the color, the scent, any embeds, the embeds being the shells, the small starfish or any craft related item. I would set up the glass, make sure that it is to where I want it to be, to how I want it to look. Sorry. Then I would melt the wax, add the scent, mix everything up, and then pour it in, and you're done.
So with that 30-second tutorial, now it's time to get down to business and actually give it a try. Now, please do not try this at home because not only does it involve fire, but these candles aren't made from the usual wax that regular candles are made of. But having said that, with the magic of TV time, to sum it up, it basically involved some heating, some melting, some pouring, some setting, and finally some waiting. Sounds a lot easier than it looks, but the results are definitely beautiful and aromatic. And I got to take home this cherry-scented gel candle for my efforts. Meanwhile, Lisa says she's also looking to the future and at tailoring her specialty candle products for niche markets as well.
I'm looking to expand, probably get into a hotel or to get into the spas and different places where aromatherapy is key because they're scented as well. And generally souvenir shops, specialty shops, because people tend to have more appreciation for handmade items, especially items that have a lot of Barbados in it.
Now, if you'd like to get in contact with Lisa Frederick and Tokens, just give her a call at 827-9354 or look for tokens.order on Instagram. This is so cool. Reminds me of the snow globes as children. But that has been Minding Your Business, where we found out how to make gel candles thanks to Lisa Frederick and Tokens. Do have a good night.
Minding your business with the kind compliments of the Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union Limited, who remind you that you are better with us.